Hello, welcome to Fantasy the Geeks. You join us for our first of our 40k specials, shall we say, while we're building up to 40k. As you can see, we've got the board set up with some of the terrain that we got in Army and the Shadow War in the background. You see the crane there that we got as well, all painted, ready to go, with some crates. We've got the little tractor in the background on the crate. The pulley that came with the crane is being pulled by this tractor guy. Because the existing ammo crates, those big crates that Claire's pulling down, fit on there perfectly. Brilliant. I really like the setup. It looks like very industrial. I do like it.
It looks cool.
I think I need one more of those buildings to finish off the whole sort of thing, and we're sorted. Oh, just one more. Always just one more. So anyway, we're here to have a look at the armies today. So here are the Orks, which you may have seen. I think one of the very first videos we did on our channel with the Bad Moon Orks, after I just repainted them with this sort of dull, dented, mucky yellow colour I went for rather than the brilliant sort of colour. I still quite like it, it's pretty good, yeah. And we have the units here. So, what we've done is we've had a look through the different things you can get in the 8th edition 40k. So this will be, we're looking at 1,000-point armies, approximately 1,000 points. Some of them go under, some of them are slightly under, and some are slightly over, or approximately 50 power. Again, some of them slightly under, some of them slightly over. That's sort of the points we're looking at, approximately 1,000, but with stuff we want to use basically. So we're not going to limit ourselves to just be sticking to that 1,000 points. If we go over by a couple, we go over by a couple of points. In this case, this Ork army you can see in front of you is 1,016 points according to the new rules, and that's 53 power. Okay, so we'll start with HQ. We have Big Mech in Mega Armour. I'll have to give him a name for the battle that we play. Power 7, points 126 in total. Base is 77 points. He comes with a custom Mega Blaster for 9, Power Claw for 25, Teleporter Blaster for 11, and he's got a little Grottoiler for 4. There he is. Okay. And then we have, so this is all going to go into the detachment, should have said that in the first place. This is a spearhead detachment, which means you can have more heavy units, don't have to take any troops, just have to take 1 HQ and up to 2, I think it's 2 or 3 heavy units. I haven't got the rulebook on me, but there's enough heavy units to cover it in this anyway. So the first non-heavy unit, probably the only non-heavy unit here, is the Elites. So we have 3 of these guys. These are the old metal Mega Knobs. What are you looking at that for?
Nothing.
It's the old metal ones on slightly built up base, just so he doesn't look too short next to the newer ones. Oh. But it's 3 of these guys, exactly the same, all armed the same. So they're 10 power, and the total cost of the unit, all 3 of them, is 207 points. So that's weighing in at 25 points each, plus 25 points each for the Power Claws. And then we have Combi Scorchers, which are 19 points each, come to 57 points, and they have Stick Bombs, which are free. So, comes to 207 points. Next up, we have at the back, I'll not move it to the front, but we've got the Battle Wagon. That is the first heavy choice to fill up the compulsory parts of this army. That is 11 power, it's 208 points in total, 161 base, then 4 big shooters for 24, a zap gun for 18, and a hard case, which is a swap. And we have a grabbing claw for 5 points on there. Then we have the Heavy Death Dread here, that's my next heavy choice. That's power 8, 149 points in total, so his base of 74 points, and then 4 Dread Claws for 30 points for the first Dread Claw, and 15 for the other 3. Comes 75 points. Then we have the Killer Clowns, another heavy choice. There we are. So the Killer Clowns, they're power 10 for the unit. Oh, sorry, no, power 4. I might have written that down wrong. I'll have to check that. They're 183 points, plus 2 models. So you start with 1 model, and you've had 2 models. It's plus 6 power. Ah, right, so 1 Killer Clown is 4 power, I was reading that wrong. And then you can add up to 2 models for 6 power. And that seems a lot in this, that you start with a model, so if you were just going to take one, that would be 4 power. But they're not also 4 power each, actually only 3 power each when you work it out.
Oh, right, okay.
So it's cheaper to take bigger units.
I see.
Power wise, anyway. Points wise, it doesn't really make much difference. The points still work out similar to previous editions, but they are 51 points each, 3 of them. They've all got cannon claws, and they've got rocket launchers on 2 of them for 24 points, and one's got a big shooter. And the last unit we have here at the front, which are the flash kits. There's one of them there. These guys, the power 7, they're 143 points, 27 points each. Snaz guns are free, stick bombs are free, and then you've got the ammo runt weighing in, there's 2 of them. There they are, the metal ones. 2 ammo runts, I mean I know there's 3 models but there's only 2 bases, so there's 2 ammo runts. They are 8 points, 4 points each. Weighing in at 1016 points, so that's going to be the Ork army that we're going to be using. So just a little bit about what is in there. So the battle wagon, I've got this one here. So the battle wagon, as I said before, that's 11 power. Okay, so the battle wagon's got a weapon skill of 5, ballistic skill of 5, toughness of 7 and 16 wounds. It's leadership 7 and it's a 4-up save. It's also got a damage chart on there, which will reduce in damage as it takes hits. So it's got an hard case on there, which is an option. It stops being open topped if you take the hard case, but it actually increases the toughness characteristic to 8. So I decided to go with that. I have various battle wagons in various builds, so I just chose that one.
Cool.
It looks pretty cool.
Cool.
It's a mobile fortress, so it ignores the penalty for moving and firing heavy weapons, and it can carry up to 20 infantry or 20 infantry, but mega armor and jump packs models claims as 2. So there we go. That is the battle wagon. The Death Dread, in the back. There he is. Hey. Again, power 8. He's movement 6, a weapon skill, weapon skill 3, ballistic skill 5. Strength 5, toughness 7, 8 wounds, attacks 2, 7 leadership and 3+ save. So it can have, its unit contains 1 Death Dread, and then each Death Dread is equipped with 2 big shooters and 2 Dread Claws. But you can replace any of the big shooters with a custom blaster scorcher or Dread Claws. This guy's got just 4 Dread Claws basically. And he has Here We Go, which is the Ork main ability, and then we have Dread Mob, Death Dreads, because you deploy in single groups, that's fine, there's only one of them. And that's it, there's nothing else really to go with the Death Dread, but we'll just find out more when we actually get into battle. Killer counts, they're similar, movement 6, weapon skill 5, ballistic skill 4, so the other way around really, better at shooting. That's correct, that's good. Strength 5, toughness 5, wounds 5, attacks 3, leadership 6 and 3+ saves. And any model can have obviously different war gear and stuff on there. It just has explodes and scragum. While the unit of killer counts contains 3 ammo models, they add +1 to their attacks characteristic. It's also a common theme definitely within the Ork army, certainly within the Timid army. The more models you've got, they start to get attack bonuses. So this game looks like it's really going to favour bigger units. So I was tempted to just do a boys army really and get all the bonuses, but I decided I'd go with my bad moons. So who else have we got in the army? We've got the flash kits at the front. So yeah, the flash kit is movement 5, 3+ to weapon skill, 4+ to ballistic skill. Strength 5, toughness 4, wounds 2, attacks 3, leadership 6 and 6 saves. Okay. The Snaz gun, which they're all armed with, is 24 inches, heavy 3, strength 5, -2 AP and 1 damage. And the captain can take a chopper or a slugger, so you can see there he's got a chopper. Here we go. We have ammo runs. Each time a unit shoots while making hit rolls, you can reroll 1 dice for each ammo run accompanying them. When rolling to wound, this unit uses the flash gets toughness while they're on the battlefield. The death of an armor runt is ignored for purposes of morale. Okay. And gun crazy show-offs. After this unit has shot in the shooting phase, roll a d6. On a 6, all models in the unit must immediately shoot again, but can only target the nearest enemy unit. Quite interesting. I mean, they're not hitting very well. They're better ballistic skill than normal orcs, so, to be honest. And then we have the Meganobs. So they are movement 4, weapon skill 3, ballistic skill 5. Strength 5, toughness 4, 3 wounds, 3 attacks, 6 leadership, plus 1 for the boss. Gets extra leadership to get 2 up save. And keep in order is their ability. Roll d6 for each model that flees within the unit 3 inches. Any friendly orc unit put with this ability on a 6 it doesn't flee. Alright, so you just roll for other units, so they're just like the leaders aren't they, the knobs, so they're just doing that. And then finally, if we can find him, he's here somewhere, we have... Okay, so the big mech, he's in mega armour, there's 2 profiles on there. He's got movement 4, or weapon skill 3+, a ballistic skill 5+, strength 5, toughness 4, wounds 5, 3 attacks, leadership of 8, and 2 up save. Okay, he doesn't come with a custom force field as it says in the abilities because we've switched that around for the teleporter blaster. But he does have a big mechanic. At the end of your movement phase, this model can repair a friendly vehicle other than models that can fly within 3 inches. That model regains D3 wounds lost earlier in battle. The vehicle will be repaired once each turn. The grot oiler that comes with him is a separate model. Once per game, the grot oiler can assist the master maker repairs. When it does so, the vehicle mech is regains 1 additional wound. When rolling to wound, this unit always uses the mech's toughness. The death of a grot is ignored for purposes of morale, and the grot is considered to have the character a keyword for purposes of shooting attacks. So you can't shoot the grot individually. The little guy's no longer just a little token.
Yeah.
He can be shot.
Oh.
But once you've used him, you take him off anyway.
Right.
You just use him to get an extra point. Actually, it doesn't say you remove him. It just says he gets an extra point because he does have. I don't think he has any ranged weapons or anything. He can fight in combat though. He does have a profile, 5-inch move, a 5 up weapon skill, a 4 up ballistic skill, strength and toughness both of 2, and a wounds and attacks of 1, and a leadership of 4, and a 6 will save. So I suppose you can bite someone's ankles. So that is basically the Ork Army. We'll go into a bit more in depth on what we do as we're playing the game when we get round. That will be after the launch of the new 40k. So we're looking forward to that. So we'll do a few of these videos. We'll show you what we're going to use after the initial launch. On the launch day, as we've said previously, we're going to be doing an unboxing of the actual game. We'll have a look at the Death Guard, we'll look at the new Primaris Marines as well. We'll probably, if there is scenarios in there to play through using those new models, we'll probably do that as well before they're painted, which is unusual for us. Normally we like to paint things first. But after that, then I'm going to get into these battles using these forces, which we're showing you now. Okay, so that's the end of this video. It's a short one. It's just a quick update to see what we're doing with 40k. The next one will be Claire's. She's going to do one with the Militarum Tempestus.
Yep, that's right.
I think they're all basically Imperial Guard now. I don't think they have a separate codex.
Aww.
But the guys are troops, so you'll be able to use them.
Yeah.
So she'll take you through what she's taking in her 1,000-ish points army. And then I'll be back after that with my next army that we're going to be looking at, which I believe will be Blood Angels.
Blood Angels.
Blood Angels, yeah. So stay tuned for that, and please like and subscribe, helps out loads, and we'll see you again soon. Take care.
See you soon.
Bye for now.